Welcome to another episode of Savagetimetv. TV. I'm your host, AB Brisley. And today we have Nani Rivera with me today. How you feeling?
I'm good.
See, right there, that's when I want to done it. Yeah. You know, it's been a while since I've been in here, you know. Had a good little time off. Everybody's feeling good, though? Everybody's good?
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, let's just get into it.
Mm-hmm.
For everybody that doesn't know, where are you from?
Originally, I'm from New York.
Okay.
Moved down here maybe about 17 years. So I feel like I'm from Delaware now.
Okay.
So Delaware.
Okay. But you know what I'll say? I will say, I didn't know you was from New York, but that kind of explains what you were talking about before with your demeanor, how you kind of more chill, more relaxed. I can see where that comes from. Okay. So how was growing up here in Delaware? How was that for you?
Very different. It was very different. Especially coming from up there. It was very quiet. Mm-hmm. It was very diverse. Mm-hmm.
Guns are legal.
Guns are legal.
As hell.
Open carry. that's one thing too. Mm-hmm. But it was diverse. It was different. It was unique. It was pretty cool.
Okay. Coronavirus. We know that's been taking everybody by storm. So how has it been affecting you, just personally, with your business, everything? How has it been affecting you overall?
Overall difference. I'm an essential worker, so coronavirus kind of didn't affect that for me. Mm-hmm. I still had to go to work. It mostly affected me as far as my kids. Okay. Going into like the virtual learning and everything. My kids are not too fond of that. But me being an essential worker, I have to bring them to daycare and figure something out for them anyway. So
I feel.
It kind of felt like, they're still going to school. But again, it's a matter of perspective, and I feel like this time has been good to me. It's been good.
That's good. Yeah. I feel for y'all, the parents. I always think like it's just me by myself, and coronavirus is kind of affecting. But they virtual learning. Mm-hmm. Oh man, when coronavirus first started, when everybody was just kind of just locked down in the house, I'm like, I can only imagine being with your kids. Yeah. Literally 24/7. Like I know that was could be stressful at times for sure. Let's get right into it though. The reason why you're here. How were you introduced to firearms?
I was introduced through work.
Okay.
I got into it through work. I had to do some qualifications with firearms, and it kind of just piqued my interest a little. I didn't know that I would be so good at it. Mm-hmm. Turned out that I was pretty damn good at it. So it still took a little while for me to figure out that that's what I wanted to do, until I continue to see more and more what's going on with our lack of knowledge as far as our people and our youth. So I kind of figured, hey, I'm pretty good at this. Why not share my knowledge and bring it on to our younger crowd so that I could educate a little bit and, teach some basics and stuff. So did a little research and became an instructor through the NRA. Got licensed and certified, threw myself on the Attorney General's list, and here I am.
Okay. Well, that's good. Congratulations for that. And that's dope. We definitely need the knowledge, especially in our community, when it comes to just firearms in general. When did you realize, if you could just describe it, there was a certain moment or a certain time when your interest in firearms went from hobby to a passion to something that you're going to put your, life energy behind and make a living from? Other than just, shooting at the range, shooting for competition.
Right. So it goes hand in hand with my job. So every day in the department, and I see what's going on in my community, and I see what's going on around me as far as a lot of our youth getting caught up in with the law, and not knowing. So the ignorance of, firearms and how to handle them, and a lot of accidents happening, and women also not knowing, mothers not knowing, just people in general lack awareness and safety and precaution, and people feel like guns are the issue when guns are not the issue. The lack of knowledge is the issue, and the lack of, you know, how to use it safely. And so I figured, why not, you know, take something that I have an interest in, or I'm seeming to start having an interest in, and just further that. And if I'm able to open up some eyes, then that's kind of what I'm here for.
Okay, that's good. That's good that you're using that. I'll spread awareness and knowledge for sure. Because that's something that we definitely need. I think everywhere when it comes to guns, because guns get a big. Some people are just when they see a gun, they don't want to hear what you got to say about it. It's a gun. We don't whatever you're talking about. We're not accepting it. It just gets a bad rap. But like you said, it comes from a lot of ignorance. So were you nervous your first time around firearms?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
You still get a little nervous, or something you're more comfortable with now?
Oh yeah. Now I'm pretty damn comfortable.
And you're an instructor, so you I tell people it's crazy when you have to teach people how to use firearms.
Yes.
Because it's like it's like teaching someone to use anything. They can fuck up, because people fuck up, and then it's like, I'd rather you not fuck up while you're doing this. For sure.
Yeah, so that part right there is very nerve-wracking. I try to make people comfortable. I ask a lot of questions. Get you just as comfortable as possible. I do a lot without having the guns loaded, of course, but I do not use I like fake guns. I don't use BB guns. I don't use training guns. I use actual firearms, because what's better to teach with than the actual firearm itself? Just making sure it's unloaded, but just getting people acclimated with being around it, being around a real gun, and knowing and putting in their head that this will take your life. So you need to be serious about it. And so it gets scary. So when I'm on the range, my face is very serious, and I get up in your space because I don't want you making mistakes. So it's a little process getting there, but I get you there, I get you comfortable, and once you're comfortable, I get you right.
Okay, because I try to. Sometimes when I'm describing to people, back when I was in the military, we had to go when you go through boot camp, you have to basically get trained or whatever to be able to pass. And they used to have this rule where you can't, of course, when you're in a firing range, you can't turn to the left or the right with the gun, right? So that's called breaking the blue. And we had somebody in my class actually do that with the loaded gun, and of course they didn't. They had to get reprimanded. I don't think they got to graduate.
Yeah,
but it's just. When I see people that are instructors, I'm like, that takes a certain level of just trust, because me personally, I couldn't do it because these people are crazy. You never know.
People are crazy, but that's why I stay up in your space. I let you know. Oh, absolutely. I'll let you know beforehand, because first of all, my safety is key, and you're not going to come to me, get trained, and then you're going to accidentally shoot me. So I'll let you know beforehand that I will be up in your space. And if you're not comfortable with that, then I cannot teach you. Because while you're paying attention to keeping your firearm downrange, I'm paying attention to your firearm at all times. So I'm able to take it out your hand if I feel like it's going to turn my way, or if your finger didn't come off the trigger after that first shot. So it's a little process, but I've gotten a little more comfortable with it, and it depends on the person. Different people have, different nerves, different comfortabilities. Some people have been on the range before, some people have not. So all depends on the person.
Okay.
But I get you right.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Comfortable.
What would your just getting into some of your just favorites? What's your favorite pistol, if you have one?
Let's see. Personally, my own, I would say FN.
Okay.
Yeah, FN tactical.
Is there a certain reason why? Is there any particular reasons why that's your favorite?
It's nice. It's smooth. I got some really good sights on her. As far as teaching, I use something simple. I use a Taurus, and then I go for Glock. It's very, very easy to teach with. Very simple gun. A smooth ride. 22s are easier for my ladies.
Okay.
My guys, we use something a little bit higher caliber. But some of the ladies,
they want the big boys as well.
They kind of shoot better than the guys.
Mm-hmm.
So we gotta swap it up. We give options here. So I use them all. Okay. I don't necessarily have a favorite. We use them all. We play around.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Favorite rifle? Do you have a rifle that you particularly like more than the other?
So the whole rifle.
I would say mine personally would be an M4, but
okay, because you're military.
Yeah, that M4 is
yeah.
no recoil, 3-round burst. Can't beat it.
Right.
Like that's the best. But what's yours?
So I shoot rifles and I shoot ARs, AMs, AKs. I shoot all of that, but I'm not as proficient in it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not as proficient in it. I'm getting comfortable with it. I own some, but I'm not that, proficient in it. I'm a pistol girl. I'm a pistol girl.
That's more than enough.
I'm a pistol girl.
A pistol is more than enough. Rifles and shotguns. You're trying to get a little. You're feeling a little.
Yeah, a little bit more down range. A little
bit. Today. Okay.
But shoot them all.
Yeah. for sure.
I'll shoot them all.
Okay, well, let's get into the business. Gumdrop. Gumdrop. How did that come to be?
Kind of like, literally, just like a spirit of moment thing. I was in the room with my daughter. She's like, "Mommy, play around." We're, just literally in the room. I'm like, something fun, something funky, something girly, but can't really take it was just, it literally just came about. Like, oh, hey, this sounds so cute.
It sounds cute.
It was
okay. I mean,
even though
sometimes the best ideas, it doesn't have to be a whole brainstorm project. Right. You know what I mean? It can be a spur of the moment.
It was spur of the moment.
That's dope that you followed up on it.
It was spur of the moment.
You followed up on it.
And then the little Target thing, it was just like, oh, hey, throw something in there that made it show that it has some relevance to a firearm, but I wanted to keep it I'm a female, so I wanted to keep it feminine.
Of course. That's what makes it unique. You know what I mean? You don't see a lot of anything when it involves firearms with women. People don't put those two together.
Yeah.
So to see that come together was dope.
Yeah.
Would you say being a woman in the gun industry, you have a different perspective to offer?
I do. I feel like, first of all, I make a lot of women feel very comfortable. They feel like, oh, if she could do it, I could do it too. Moms, when women hear about me, period, even when guys hear about me, they're like, oh my gosh, can you teach my wife? Can you teach my sister? Because they're a bit more comfortable. I guess other women also make women comfortable and make women feel like I can do this. It's not just a male thing. And Colombiana, yeah.
I was like, hey, everybody can be her.
Yeah, for sure. It's this whole...
No, you're good. You good. You lost your train of thought.
Yeah, I did.
It's cool.
I did.
No, it's cool. You were talking about how you being a woman makes other people comfortable. Easier to talk to. And of course, I think women in general make people comfortable. Like it's a comforting feeling when you're being talked to by a woman.
I agree.
To be honest, like when I think women just bring a calmness to anything. So I feel like I definitely agree with what you were
I
saying.
agree. I guess the attentiveness and the patience and especially the hands-on part. So like I said, when I'm right there in the booth with you, it makes a lot of women feel comfortable because I guess they would not prefer having a man right up on them. Me being a female, it's like, oh my gosh, it's a bit rare. So they're excited about that part. And then it's like, oh, I wonder what she feels about it because we always hear a guy's perspective. I wonder, how she is. And when people actually see that I don't just know what I'm doing, I actually can shoot. That makes them feel a little more comfortable also. So
shout out for real. Shout out to the people on live. You definitely have you got some fans on here. Said she is everything. You're offering the total package. Follow me. For sure. How does it feel to have your own work for yourself?
It feels amazing. So I have goals, and goals are by my birthday. I'm not trying to work for anyone else, but myself.
Okay.
It feels
so
damn
good. Try to go full time with that?
Oh, absolutely.
That's dope.
Mm-hmm.
That's dope.
Absolutely. Being able to make your own schedule, being able to do whatever the hell you want to do.
It's a great feeling.
That's a great feeling right there. But I don't like my job because, everything happens for a reason, and I meet the right people in the right places. So with what I'm furthering, me being a female, a lot of people are drawn to me. And they want to know what I do. The guys want to challenge me, which is great. I welcome it all. And the females want to be around me. They want to know what I know. They want to know my knowledge. They want to, play with my brain. And then they want to be comfortable also. So I do it all. I like the questions.
Okay. What's a common misconception about learning to use a firearm?
Common misconception is, say for instance, you taking my class to get a concealed carry. Common misconception is once I took that class, I done took that basic firearms class. Now I'm ready to go use this. Now I'm ready to go shoot. Now I'm ready for war. You're not. The actuality of everything is that you're probably less likely to even remember that you had that firearm to use it in the first place, because we never know what a situation is going to entail. You might forget that you have it.
Because some people don't understand when shit hits the fan. People, you see the most toughest person just scramble out there.
For sure. I mean? Yeah. So it doesn't stop where the basics. That's a misconception right there.
Okay.
The fact that you done took a class, you feel like you got the fundamentals, and you feel like it's over, and now I got it. When no,
feel like
you don't
John
have
Wick.
it. Yeah, you
John
feel
Wick
like
now.
because when you leave my class, okay, when you leave off the range with me, you kind of feel like you could go shoot some heads off, okay? Got some witnesses on that, but you got to remember that when shit hits the fan, like you said, you're not gonna remember. So you got to practice, and then keep coming to me because, I offer other classes like marksmanship after that. So keep learning. Keep learning the knowledge. Yeah.
That's good. That's good for the business. Hey, you can always get better with firearms. You can always get better. What has been the biggest hurdle you've had to overcome just with your business, learning firearms, like anything firearm related? What's been the biggest hurdle?
Anything firearm related. Biggest hurdle. Okay, I would say when I go different places, for me personally, my obstacle would be when men see me in different businesses and ranges, and first of all, their misconception is, oh, she's just a pretty face and she doesn't know what she's doing, or she's in this business and maybe I could get over on her, put something over her face and,
I feel you.
get in there, kind of, so to speak, until they see that, no, I'm serious. I'm very serious about what I do. I take my business very seriously. I don't take it lightly. And I'm not just a pretty
having
face.
some flashbacks, huh?
I am having so much. I am.
You tried me that one time.
Really because even as far as being on the range, like I've had some range owners that think that I'm just coming there not knowing what I'm doing, and they come and they're like, oh, do you need help? And they speak to you with this like sexist thing, like the voice, the tone, the whole, like they're like, oh, are you okay? Do you need help? And then they start seeing me shoot and they're like, oh shit, okay, she really does this. Yeah. So getting over that, and then the part of knowing that you're serious and standing your ground as far as being a female and not letting, males in the industry, because it's a very male-dominated industry. Keep professionalism, I guess. Yeah. Letting people know that you are a professional, and keeping that.
Okay, so what would you say you're most proud of?
So far, just getting myself out there and just doing it. A lot of people want to do things, and it's like...
don't follow through.
They don't follow through. Yeah. Sticking with it, even when you're not seeing the money right in the beginning, or, you're not seeing the amount of people come to you that you want, the business that you want. Mm-hmm. Just following through with it and sticking with it.
Okay, yeah, that's definitely, I will say, execution. People don't understand execution as a skill.
Yeah,
to be able to just get it done. A lot of people can't take that next step. Have all the ideas in the world, come up with everything, talk about it forever.
Yeah,
but that execution.
Yeah, you gotta. They say once you have an idea, that you gotta react on it and jump on it within the first 5 seconds, because then your brain is going to talk you out of it, and you can't allow your brain to talk you out of it. You got to just go jump in and go do it. So that, got to just do it.
Switching it up into mental health, could you just tell me what your definition of mental health, what that means to you?
Mental health. So I'm a very spiritual person. So that question right there is like, you're going to make me take you down a rabbit hole, okay?
Go ahead, do you think?
Seriously. But mental health is huge. It's huge with what I do. Mental health is huge as far as just being a person in this world and in society today. Being able to keep your calm, keep your peace. And man, there's so much I could say about it.
How do you keep your mental health on the up and up? Like, what do you do? Is it involve going to the range? Is that like a sanctuary for you? Like, what puts your mind at ease,
Me, meditation. I do meditate.
Meditate? Okay.
I feel like every day is a blessing. I done been through quite a bit. So I feel like every day I'm blessed, and I'm thankful, and I'm grateful, and I try not to set expectations. So I feel like when you set expectations, not everyone has the same level of perspective that you have. Mm-hmm. So when you set expectations, you're kind of setting yourself up for failure. So not having expectations and just going with the flow per se, not allowing anyone or anything to control my emotions. I've been able to, deal with my mental health and be grateful for every day that I have here. And just trying to keep a positive outlook on things, not taking things so seriously, like, keep the Joker in the back of your head. Mm-hmm. Why so serious? But seriously though, like, when you take things too seriously, you tend to overreact, and then you allow things to control your emotions. So, just relax.
Okay, that's good. Relax, chill. That's good.
Yeah,
Meditation. I've been trying to get into that.
just going with the
That's another
flow.
thing. It seems that you definitely have discipline down. I think that's one thing that just everybody as human beings can work with, and that seems
Yeah.
like something that you're pretty good at. Is
I done been
discipline.
through some things now.
Yeah, that'll teach you discipline.
Even just this year. So just being grateful.
And what's your favorite music that's been released this year? It's a lot of artists have been having to push out projects with coronavirus. It's, I don't know if you're too into music, but usually everybody's listening to something. What's your favorite music that's been out this year?
So I'm a big like Janae Aiko.
Okay, toxic.
Her.
Toxic. You're toxic. So you're toxic.
I'm not toxic.
Are you saying now that she doesn't make? I mean, Janae Aiko kind of toxic. You listen to Kalani too, don't you?
I listen to some Kaylani. I like her. I like Ella May.
It's all in there.
They're all in the same vibe. Yeah, they are. They are. But I also listen to stuff like I like Post Malone.
Okay.
Even though he hasn't really came out with anything this year like that, but
it's Post.
Yeah.
He's been on a lot of features. He did a lot of features.
Yeah. A variety, but I'm not.
That's okay. Nothing wrong with
I like my peace. I like quiet. I like to allow my mind to just wander.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. No, you see, your heart set with it at first. Johnny Nyko.
Yeah, that's my girl. That's my girl. I'm not toxic though, but that's my girl.
Okay. I mean, nobody usually thinks there's somebody probably in your phone that's probably like, she took me through the ringer. Still.
I mean, life is life, right? We live and we learn.
Like she's like, I definitely got firearms for a reason. We have stalkers and stuff. You probably, I can see it. I can see it all coming together. I can see it all coming together.
Listen, I teach preparedness and awareness. Okay.
I see. What keeps you going? What's your motivation?
Oh, definitely my kids.
Okay.
I have 2 kids. Definitely my kids, and I've been through a little fight with cancer a couple times. So, being as though I beat that ass a couple of times, that every day I wake up, it keeps me going.
That's good.
Appreciation of life. Just simple as that, appreciation of life, because it's short as hell.
For sure.
Short as hell.
Shout out to you for, beating that monster. You know what I mean? I definitely know.
Sure.
Have family members, cancer's a shit. Fuck cancer, It makes no sense. The cure, me personally, I think the cure's out there, but they already have it in tuck. But
I have to agree with you on that one. I have to.
That's my personal opinion. I know some people don't agree, but I've always
my personal opinion as well. But
makes a lot of money, so big pharma.
Oh yeah.
But what are your goals for the next 3 to 5 years?
3 to 5 years. Let's see.
Where do you see Gumdrop?
Of course, I want to expand. Of course, I want to expand. I want my own range.
Oh, that'd be dope.
Yeah, for sure.
Dope. Have your own range.
Absolutely.
That's dope. You could definitely get that in Delaware. Just thinking like there's a lot of open. Open land.
Oh yeah. Definitely want my own range. Expand on that. Have the little gumdroppers running around the range.
Yeah. That'd be dope.
Shake your head. You're going to be on that range shooting too.
Everybody going to be sliding to that range.
Everybody going to come slide. We're going to make it a vibe. We're going to put our little culture on it. Make it a vibe.
That's dope. That's dope.
That's how we're going to expand.
For all your new fans that you're definitely going to have, definitely all the people that you inspire, influence that you know and don't know, what would be your message, especially to the youth, just about following your dreams, things like that? What would your message be to them?
Okay, message to them would be keep focused. It's a lot going on in the world right now. I would say keep your eyes open, and not just to what's being seen and what's being shown, because there's a lot of manipulation going on out there. I would say whatever you physically see with your eyes, try to see beyond that and try to see behind what's going on. Maybe look to see what could be causing the betrayal of what's being put out there. And whatever you think of, if you can imagine it, go for it. Because if you could think it, it can be done. Absolutely. I tell my daughter that all the time. If you could think it, like putting something in a child's mind, all you got to do is mention it. Mention something. They'll ask, well, how do you do that? You'll say, well, figure out how, because this is what it is. A child is going to figure out how to make that thing. They're going to manifest it. So I would say, whatever pops up in your mind, go ahead with it. Don't let anyone or anything deter you from it. Keep your focus.
Okay.
Yeah.
And where can we find you at? Where can we follow you? Where can we get into your contacts, anything?
Yeah, for sure. So I'm on Instagram at Just Nani, JUSTNANII _ Just Nani on Instagram. I'm also on Facebook, Nani Monroe.
But you got a lot of names.
I do. I have aliases.
Nani Monroe, Rivera, Janique.
Yeah. Janique Rivera is my name, though. It is. But biggest platform for right now, as far as getting in contact with me, will be Instagram.
Okay.
Yeah, just Nani.
All right. Well, this was a great interview. I appreciate you.
I appreciate you.
This was awesome. I enjoyed it. Mm-hmm. Definitely got some new information. This is definitely unique for sure. Yeah. I don't think there's not gonna be any more firearm instructors I'm probably gonna have. So it's pretty dope. It's pretty dope. And again, this is Savagetimetv TV. I'm your host, AB Brisley. You can catch us on YouTube, Facebook, all platforms. Just type in Savagetimetv TV. Shout out to Uzi. Shout out to Future. That tape is fire. Fucking fire, y'all. That shit is fucking fire. Thank you. Catch you guys.